welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're back for the match reaction to England versus Croatia. We've won 1-0 on the day.
Three
We've won
points. Let's go.
3 points in the group. Two more now games to go. Scotland next, then against Czech Republic. Should be winning both of those games and topping the group. It does mean we'll have to play the second of Group F, but which is the group of death. But we're through. We've won that game. We've won that game, right? Which is probably our toughest game. And Mel, your first reaction to that?
For me, I'll be really honest with you. I thought the first half, we did well. We started well. We were pressing in terms of pace. We done well. What pissed me off the most was, of course, seeing that lineup and seeing, the beautiful, handsome Jack Grealish, my all-time beautiful, beautiful, beautiful footballer. Not on that sheet.
Sounds like a cuss. Sounds like a cuss.
Really, really broke my heart. And not seeing Jadon Sancho on there was also questionable. At the end of the day, we delivered. We got the 3 points, and it turned out Raheem the Dream sold dreams tonight. And although we should have had three goals to none, if he could have bagged those chances earlier on in the first half and in the second half, we would have got a higher goal difference in terms of the match. However, we have topped the group. We have done the job. And at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points. So credits to Sir Gareth. And Sir Gareth, you are the one for now.
Yeah, definitely. Talk. You were very confident going into the game. What did you make of it?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's first things first. The team that he put out was definitely the right choice, simply because it's the first game in the finals.
Yeah.
Can't just go running into a room, when you don't know what's in there. You've got to, he had to do that, and that for me was the right choice. I said at the start, we bossed the game. They didn't really offer much, Croatia. I thought we played well right throughout it. Great game management towards the end as well. It was the right decision for us to shore it up. It really was. It's so important to get that first win against an adversary that knocked us out of the last tournament. Great for the confidence. And listen, the other players in that squad will get their chance to shine. This is why they're there. There's no doubt about that. We're going to come up against teams where Gareth's going to change what he's putting up, personnel, may even change his formation. And for me, like I said, that put us in the final. And going off today, the way we...
Oh, yeah, it's coming home.
We kept them quiet. Mate,
Did we win the final?
We were fantastic. We were fantastic today, and my hat goes off to the team and to Southgate.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was very, very, very critical of the lineup. I didn't agree with it at all. I thought we should have been playing, especially in the toughest game of the group, we should have been playing Henderson, Reece James at the right back, as Luke Shaw's left back, Maguire, not Maguire, Stones, maybe Ben White rather than Mings. We should have played I believe we should have done like Grealish and Mount and Rice in the midfield three. Then the front three would have been for me Sancho, Foden, and Harry Kane. I mean, Harry Kane, I'd say that was a bit oblivious to the game. To be honest, I didn't think he got into the game at all, and was struggling a bit. And there was a couple of chances he did miss. But even then, hang on.
If you take him out of the game, it's a different game for them.
Yeah, I understand that, and the thing is, is that for me, like, I think that there's rumours about Sancho that he's having a medical at Man United. That's not confirmed. We don't know that. So
yeah.
But yeah, for me, yeah, I don't get it. I didn't get the lineup, but obviously it worked, and we can probably sit there and say it was a masterclass. But we probably should have scored more. Actually, we probably should have scored 2 or 3 goals. Foden was unlucky to hit the post in the first 9 minutes of the game. I think if he did that, it would have been a completely different game. Completely different. We would have walked all over them. Just go through some comments before I go to anyone else. And also the weather being very hot could have been a disadvantage, could slow them down and could cause them to tire. Big up. Caps, I haven't seen you in the chat before. If you are new, do smash that subscribe button. You are helping this channel that raises money for Children's Liberty Foundation. All the money that we raise, 80% of it goes to Children's Liberty Foundation, 20% goes to the running of the channel. So please do that. We have received our first payment as well through our AdSense account. So we're going to work out how to split that up into 80-20%. And then give it out accordingly. I don't know where the super chat money's got to, but I'll work that out somewhere to get it.
We did listen. We bossed that. We did boss that game. We did walk all over.
Yeah.
Whether it's 1-0 or 3-0 makes no difference.
I want to quickly go to Connor. Because obviously I'd love to go to more extensive, but we only got about 45 minutes until the next game. So Connor, how are you, my friend? And what did you make of that result?
First of all, I'm good, but it's a good win. But I thought it was the performance. England decide when they want to play. The first 20 minutes was fantastic. Then we slacked off, and in the start of the second half, Croatia. I thought I was a bit worried for the first 15 minutes of the second half, and then we get the goal, and then as soon as that goal went, I was like, we're going to win this game now. But Croatia, they're toothless up front. They've got no one up front, no challenge. But it's a win and a clean sheet in our first game. All we need now is pretty much one more point, and we'll get that against Scotland and Czech Republic. So don't need to worry. But I think, it's difficult because the line, I Trippier at left back, it ain't working. He cut into.
Oh, it wasn't. That was awful. That choice. All
the time.
Why didn't you have Ben White in there?
Yeah, look, I don't.
Even Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is better off. Ridiculous.
Look, Mount had the ball in the first half. Trippier made the overlap. You think, get the ball in, and he cuts back in on his right foot, and it's like, it's so frustrating because, all these opportunities because we actually didn't create that much, to be honest, in the entire game. We didn't actually create that much, but just getting a simple ball into the box can create an opportunity, and he just cuts it back. It's stupid. Just cross the ball.
You have to give credit, though, for sorry to interrupt. You have to give credit for Calvin Phillips tonight. He really showed in terms of passing, the ability, the pace on that pitch. For me, he was man of the match tonight, although he didn't score a goal. Sterling, although he scored the goal, I am not giving him man of the match. I think Calvin Phillips was responsible for many of the crosses and the passes tonight, and he really turned up tonight.
Yeah, look, I agree with that. Calvin Phillips, I think he's proved everyone wrong. I was thinking I predicted a lineup and I didn't put him in it. I thought Bellingham was going to start. I want Bellingham to start anyway. But but I actually thought I thought he was fantastic. But I also thought Mings was superb as well.
Yeah, so Mings was someone I criticized, and I said, why is he starting? He's woeful. But man, did he prove me wrong today.
And it's good because especially because Maguire's injured, you need that tall figure, and everything that came to the box, he had it out, got rid of it. So.
Yeah. What do you think there needs to be improved on, Mel? What do you think needs to be improved?
For me, in terms of, this is kind of a dig at Ollie here, I feel like the substitutions could have been done, earlier on in the game. I feel like right at halftime, we should have had Jack Grealish on. However, the person who I wanted subbed off for Jack Grealish ended up scoring the goal. And I think in terms of tactical analysis and depth, we do have the squad depth, but Sir Gareth needs to be able to know when to bring on the substitutions and when to bring it on time. Croatia already used their subs by the time we finished ours. They were making subs defensively, yet we more attackingly, but we were being a lot more defensively, and that could have costed us the game. We could have conceded. We should have had more goals up. So moving forward, I think, we just need a draw against Scotland, which is what I feel is going to happen. And I think with Czech Republic, that's the next one, right?
No, Scotland.
Scotland? Okay. So I think Scotland we're going to draw. I don't know if we'll get the win. Scotland have a lot to play for. They haven't been in a tournament in friggin' decades. But hopefully our boys turn up. To me tonight, Harry Kane, although, he had an injury, and was subbed off. Sorry for the FPL owners who have Harry Kane as their captain. Unlucky for you guys. I feel that Harry Kane didn't get much of the ball tonight and didn't even turn up, which was kind of shocking because you really think he's, the power of England, but the man didn't have a good game tonight.
It was difficult for Kane because if he scored that, everyone would have said, "Oh, what a good performance." But when you're not creating opportunities, he wasn't. If you're not getting a ball into a box for him or whatever, you look at all the times he's had to drop back in that game, like he does for Tottenham now. I think he's not just a finisher now; he likes to create. So you're not going to see. He's not going to score hat tricks and stuff like that. He'll just score the one, or when he does get a chance, because he isn't. For me, he isn't a typical number 9 anymore because he drops back.
I don't think so too. He's playing too far. And I think the expectations of him being a number 9 is what's killing us because we expect more from him. But tonight, I just didn't see him out there on the pitch. I barely saw him on the ball and couldn't even remember he was playing. To be very honest with you, but at the end of the day, we won our game, and a win is a win.
Do you know what was most annoying when I saw the lineup is everyone saying about Grealish, Mount, and Foden. They can't play in the same team, not as a 3 behind Kane. People don't understand. You need to have balance, and Southgate says it all the time. We want balance. And that is balance because you've got Foden who likes to come inside. You've got Mount who's a very central player. Then you've got Sterling who likes to hug the touchline. All different players, all fantastic players. If you play Grealish, you've got to play him in the middle, which means you have to put Mount out wide, and that won't work. So he's better in the middle.
Yeah.
So that takes it. So it's okay to say, "Oh, I want Grealish to play, and I want this to play," But you need to have that balance, especially in the attacking role. If you've got far too many similar players who make similar ones, we saw it with Chelsea. You see it with Chelsea all the time. They try to play Havertz, Mount, Ziyech, and it doesn't work out because they're all very similar. You've got to have, different types of players, different qualities, and then you will get the results like we did today. Sterling, why is he playing? He scored.
I know, and I was the biggest critic of him because he missed so many chances in the first half, but the man scored and delivered. So I take that back, what I said.
Yeah, talk. You are very obviously he's very confident, and you're very confident. Do you feel now that England can push on and really make them a statement in the Euros? Because they could have done tonight, today. They could have done this afternoon, made a real statement. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did make a statement for what it's worth. Tell me why we didn't make a statement. We bossed that game.
I know. I'm saying
I don't care about little lapses in second halves and all that. That's what happens in the game. You show me any game of football where one team has dominated for the fucking whole 90 minutes. Doesn't happen. We bossed that game where they had a little moment, they had a little spell. We bossed it. We controlled it. They created fuck all. We outclassed them. Simple. The choice of the team was right. He got it right. Bang on. We have to give him credit for that. We have to give the boys credit for what they've done. They've gone out there and the statement has been made. Whether it's 1-0, 2-0, or 3-0, doesn't matter. We've gone out there and we tore them apart at times and they couldn't live with us. Simple as that. We have to be positive now going into the next game, Scotland. And I'm sorry, but I just pay for Scotland because they're going to get slapped. Simple as that.
Wow. You're confident. I hope that confidence pays off because I am not confident with Scotland. I feel like they have a lot to play for. And I think, if they don't turn up, it's going to be a war in Scotland that night.
Tell me what they've got. What are they going to bring for us? What are they going to bring?
They got good squad depth, but let's see if they turn up.
Then we're going to do exactly what we did today. We're going to have the ball. We're going to control the game. They're going to be chasing us for the ball. They ain't going to be a remote possession. No chance.
Steven, the Hybrid TV is in the backstage, I think. He just wrote in the private chat if he can join.
There you go. What do you make of it? Was it Rommel in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you see the game, mate?
Yeah, just replying to. Yeah, actually, I think Scotland have got a far better squad than Croatia. So I think actually slapping them is a bit far. Scotland have got a far better team, and actually I didn't expect much from Croatia because they have been relying on Modric for a lot of years now, and They have got to improve a lot.
All right, we'll see then. We'll see tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Whenever the next game is, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll also see tomorrow actually because they're playing tomorrow. We'll definitely see tomorrow if they have or not.
But listen, don't forget, we've got. You look at the squad we have got. We're all talking about this player and that player. Look at the squad that we've took to this competition, right? We've got players that Gareth. This is why he's picked them in specifically. As Connor said, we can't play, those three together because it's unbalanced. We've got a lot of permutations we can use whenever he wants Southgate, and they're all quality. So, in my opinion, I don't see how Scotland causes any problems. They might get one or two chances, but that's about it. We are again going to do what we've just done in this game. We're going to go out there and we're going to control it. We're going to boss it, and we are going to slap them. I don't care what SFeatleyTV says or what anyone else says. They're getting slapped. Simple. And prove me wrong. Give me a reason. Give me a reason. What did I say before
He's
this?
really confident.
I said it days ago that we're going to the final, right? Because of the way I seen us play against Romania. Right. That told me everything I needed to know about how we were going to approach this. And today it was right. We did it again today. So I'll tell you now, no chance. Ain't happening. Scotland are not going to. Ain't got a chance. Simple as that.
Yeah, well, he said it does. We're going to move on quickly because we've got another. Well, we got another 5 minutes before we move on to player ratings. What changes would you make for the Scotland game, Mel? What would you do?
For me, I would like to see a better squad depth in there. Maybe even, as someone on the panel mentioned, sorry, I don't know your name. Maybe even Jude Bellingham starting would be interesting. It shows that Gareth trusts that youngster, even though he's really young and hasn't played much. Sir Gareth trusts him, and I think he can deliver. It would be nice to see Jack Grealish starting. I really think he should start for Scotland. And I think we should, have a better lineup in there. Just so that we can deliver the results we need.
Yeah, I hear that definitely. So yeah, we're gonna move. Talk. What would you say? What would you do? What would you do? Talk. Okay, Connor. What would you do?
Well, what I would do, I know Scotland, they play wing backs. So what I would like to see, either we play a back three or we play two up top, just to get at that three that they play at the back. But then again, he's definitely going to make changes. I mean, you can't, the players will be burnt out. They've had long seasons, some of them longer seasons than others, because obviously European commitments and whatever. But I want to see us try something different against Scotland, because at times we were very poor. We were in first gear, 5-yard pass, backwards, sideways. It was like watching United at times. Just dreadful. But then at times, like the next 5 minutes, we were fantastic. There's no consistent. The team lacks consistency. I think maybe that's because they don't play with each other a lot. It makes sense. But there's no excuse. These players are top players. And but then again, Southgate got it right today. Obviously, there's still a few question marks. But then again, Croatia, what did they actually offer? They offered absolutely nothing. So it'll be when we come. This is an interesting point. There's always hype around England before the tournament. Then when you get into the tournament, all that hype slowly starts to deflate, because that is exactly But once we start getting tougher opponents, because I think if we finish first in this group, we either get Portugal, Germany, that group there with France as well, that we get.
Yeah, that's the toughest.
Belgium.
Then that's when we'll start to get tested. So we should get through the group stage very easily, but I'm not going to say, we're going to win the tournament because we beat Croatia 1-0 today, who offered absolutely nothing.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We're gonna move on to quickly. No, that's not the one I wanted. I'm gonna have to change the player ratings. The tier maker for Arsenal next season. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, we're gonna move on to. We're gonna quickly. Well, yeah. What would you do, mate?
Yeah, I think I would add a bit more creativity because we didn't create much clear-cut chances, and that is why I actually preferred Grealish.
Hmm.
The reason Kane wasn't in the game because he didn't get many chances, and Grealish offers you that he creates more chances so that Kane can take them. We know he's the most clinical striker in the Prem, and he needs chances to show what he's got. And I
Yeah.
I would actually add more creativity, and yeah, that's it. We need to create more chances so
Yeah.
we can.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. We're gonna move on now. Player ratings. We're gonna start with Jordan Pickford. Oh no, it's Nick Pope. Hang on, it's wrong one. I swear it's the wrong one. Should be a Euro squad one. There it is. There you go. Reset. So, Nick Pope. No, Jordan Pickford. What are we going for? Not yeah, much to do, did he?
Yeah,
For me, I really found his distribution was poor tonight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ball
Okay or
distribution, and
poor?
I'd say okay.
Yeah, because he didn't do like as many as like saves or anything. When he did make saves, he
He
didn't
didn't
really
have much to
get
do.
that. Yeah, but his distribution needs to be worked on. This is why I probably prefer maybe a Sam Johnson or a Henderson, maybe. We're going to go to quickly Carl Walker, and I'm going to go to Connor.
Oh God, I would say 5.
Oh, he was shit.
Yeah, a 5. I don't think it was poor, but I don't think it was fantastic
Okay.
either.
Stones, and I'm going to do Ramon. Hi, BTV.
Is he still there? Hopefully.
You there?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Stones, what are you giving him, mate? Sure.
Stones. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5 too. Same.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna say Mings, and I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do Mings. I think Mings had a good game.
Yeah,
He had a
He
good
was
game.
really
100%.
good.
Surprised
He
me.
was the
I
best
thought he
out of
would
all
be
of them.
absolute shit, but he was good.
He was
Prove me
really
wrong.
good. We're gonna go with Kieran Trippier, and we're gonna go with Mel.
Oh, God.
Trippier for me, oh god, I don't know. I really don't know. He's a
He
good
wasn't
player,
bad.
but he wasn't that great today as what I expected, he would be. I'd say okay. Just about okay. I wouldn't say he had a
Okay.
great game. Should have done more for me. Did
Not his
Trippier at
mistake
left back
actually.
work? To me, hell no, it didn't work. He's one of the best defensive fullbacks, but at left back, it didn't work, and I don't know. I would have
Okay.
had
We're
Luke
gonna go
Shaw in there.
to Declan Rice, and I'm gonna go to Connor. Declan Rice.
I thought that he does his job very well today, like he always does. He goes unnoticed, but that's for the right reason. So I'm going to give him. I'll probably give him a 6.
6 or
Yeah.
7.
He might form a good partnership with Calvin
Calvin
Phillips
Phillips.
actually.
Yeah, but I just feel that there was times where he gave away some very silly fouls.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing. But look, he was still good.
Okay. Mamel, I'm gonna give you 6. If I'm saying your name wrong, do correct me. You there? No. Okay. Mel, Calvin Phillips.
Calvin
Oh,
Phillips to me easily man of the damn match. Man turned
Really?
up today. Calvin Phillips, man
I
of
was
the
gonna
match
go
for me.
man of the match. I was gonna go for Foden.
Wow, no.
Where you gonna go?
Calvin Phillips.
Oh, I would say man. He was my man in the match anyway.
Okay,
But-
so
Foden?
10.
Yeah, he was really good today. Really good. To be
Foden
fair.
or Calvin Phillips?
Mhm.
For me,
Connor,
I would do Calvin Phillips.
Yeah,
He was
it's
really,
your-
really
who's your
good
man in the
today.
match, Connor?
My man match is Phillips as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I misread it then. Okay. I'm gonna go to. Is my man there now?
I don't think so.
No. I
No.
think he's gone now. Okay, we're gonna go to.
Oh, he's typing in the chat.
Oh, he's put
That's
it
fine.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
man
okay.
of the match. Yeah, that's all right. No worries. We're gonna move to. Where are we going to? Foden. I'm gonna go with Foden. Foden was
Yeah.
awesome. Like Foden was absolutely quality. Like I mean, he's my man in the match. To be honest, I think he was quality. He was all over the place. Like he was doing everything. So I'll put him at the same level as me. I put him at the same level as Calvin Phillips, but I've been outvoted. In fact, fuck it. No, it's my channel. I'll put him in there as well. Right. Money Mount, and I'm going to give him to Connor.
7.
7.
Yeah, I think he was good. Not as good as the others, but I thought he carried the ball well, very going forward. Some good passes. I want to see a bit more link up with him.
Not an 8.
And he just lacked a bit in the attacking department.
Go on, be generous.
Oh, all right, we'll give him 8 just for today because we won.
We won. Come on.
Yeah.
Mel, you're getting Sterling.
Oh my god.
You're getting Sterling.
Okay, I'll be really honest here. He had a woeful first half. He couldn't even finish if you took him to a brothel. But the man turned up in little to no time after me cursing him off. He turned up and got the goal. Raheem the Dream delivered, and I guess once he puts the England shirt on, the man wakes up. But
7,
the
8,
minute after
9.
he scored the goal, he turned into dog shit again.
So what are you gonna give him?
I don't see the consistency with him. Because he got the goal, I have to say very good. However, if I'm being realistic here, I would just put him in good.
Okay.
And yes, that might be harsh and a bit of
I'm gonna go.
an extent of a critique, but I'd put him in good.
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna go with Kane. I think it was poor. He was nowhere near. It was not. He was oblivious. He wasn't there. Like, people might think that's very harsh, but that's what I think. He wasn't there. I don't think he was there at all for me. So yeah, 4. As a captain, you didn't really lead anywhere. So yeah. So we're gonna go to substitutes now. I'm gonna go to Marcus Rashford. Connor. Marcus Rashford.
I mean, I don't think all any of the subs did much, to be honest. But
should we put him bang average?
Bang average. Yeah, none of them did anything, did they?
So that would be the Comet, Calvert-Lewin, and Jude Bellingham. Do you agree with that, Mel? All of them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't see much of them other than Bellingham getting injured in the head.
I hope Bellingham's all right after that.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. Yeah. John Stones as well. Hope he's okay. Hopefully they're not big losses for us. Let's see. Wait for the update to know further details into that.
So those are your player ratings. Came the poorest players out of the lot. And man of the match, we couldn't choose. I couldn't choose between Foden and Phillips. They chose Phillips. I chose Foden. So. Anyway, but yeah, in the end, despite like the fact we should have scored more, we should have been like doing this, doing that with the lineup. We won the game, right? And that's the most important thing. I think a lot of people. I said in right until like this. I think it went until Talk's confidence really sort of drained in. I started going, yeah, okay, 2-0 England in the end, right, with my prediction. But my prediction before that was 2-1 Croatia.
I said 2-1 too.
and he was going off the 2 friendlies. And my feeling is, if he played that team in the friendlies, and they would have had more time to gel together, we could have won 3 or 4-0 today. And that's the importance of those friendlies. And people think they're just friendlies, but they're the most important ones of the lot, because they're preparing you for a tournament. That's the whole point. And that's why I was really fuming with him, why he was picking players that weren't going to go. Will that pay us? Will that pay its price later on in the campaign? Why, when we play a really good team, we haven't been able to gel together because we haven't had enough game time? We'll wait and see. But yeah, So we roll on to Scotland. 25 years on from like Euro '96, and having Scotland in the group as well. And you never know, we could end up playing either Macedonia or Ukraine or Holland or Austria. One of them lot we could end up playing. If we top the group, which by the look of this game, if we won this game now, this is our hardest game by the look of it, we should top the group, which means we'll have to play either Portugal, Germany, France, or Hungary, which even means we play Portugal, Germany, or France. Either one of the 3. So who would you rather out of any of those teams, Mel, if we top the
To
group?
be, oh my God, that's going to be tough. Portugal are a very good squad on paper, but will they turn up? You know what? I would say Macedonia, but don't underestimate them, to be very honest with you. Hopefully we get through. I think we'll get through. I think Scotland will be a draw. I know Top Menu is really confident about it, but I really think I can't see more of a draw. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, because I want England to go all the way. I in my predictions video, I did say that England will get to the final, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, and Connor, who would you go for?
Well, I want to finish second, and I want Scotland to finish first. So Scotland play Portugal, one of them lot. They get knocked out. We play Macedonia or Ukraine or whatever, and then
Yeah, but then we end up playing first the Group F in the quarterfinal.
Well, this is just the way. But I'd rather get getting guarantees.
In the third in the group, we can avoid them completely until probably the semis.
Yeah, but that means we'd be purposely losing the next 2 games to try and make sure.
Yeah. And we've got to make sure, and that's a lottery, to be honest, those 4. So
yeah,
I think it might also come down to like how good you've been in the Euros as well. So we might not want to do that. So, but yeah, and finally, guys, is it coming home? Is it too early to say?
It's coming home.
Well, I'm not saying anything yet.
It's
coming home.
Ask me on the day of the final.
What do you think? What do you think, Mel? Is it coming home?
It's coming home. Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on.
Oh my God!
Doesn't turn me on.
Turn you on. What?
It's the song.
Mel. What are you saying?
It's coming home. It's coming home, boys. It's coming home.
I mean, like the way you were describing Jack Grealish on that bench. I mean, I think it's not Southgate that was turning you on, to be honest. It's all right. You can call me a twat anytime you want.
Off camera.
Anyway, look, I'm not placing any bets. Last time we trusted Southgate, we lost on penalties.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
So well, with Southgate not making the subs on time, it might turn into a scandal and Subgate. Yeah, maybe, but we're gonna wrap it up there, guys, because I've got to now jump on and do the watch along to North Macedonia and Austria, I believe they're playing. Yeah, so you guys are welcome to join, obviously. If you want, just shout and I'll send the link. Until then, everyone, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go subscribe to Mel as well. Does her own channel, hit 1.5k now as well. Make sure you also go and follow Connor on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle, Connor? Where they can find you?
God knows.
God knows.
I actually don't even know. I just got a name, but I'm fine. You don't need to. No, I'm fine.
No. Can't be having that.
No, it's
You know what
fine.
I'm
It's fine.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just copy this. Right,
Right.
and then oh, for fuck's sake! I don't want to see that. Go away. Right, and then I'm gonna paste it in there for you. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Right,
Yeah,
there
right.
you go. Right, you all know where to find Mel. She's on YouTube. She's on this
She's
channel,
everywhere.
that channel, every bloody channel. Even when she's at work, she's on every bloody channel. Right. Don't tell her.
Hopefully my workplace doesn't see this video.
Yeah, don't tell her employers. If they do, I'll just say, look, I've got a very good reference. I can give a very good reference. Let's just put it that way. And you can find me also on LinkedIn as well. So if you've got LinkedIn, you can find me on LinkedIn.
Jeez, look at you plugging the promo.
Yeah, well, no, I had LinkedIn from when I was at college, when I was doing
Alright,
business, and when I was doing universities. Obviously, being a business accounting and that, it was the right thing to be on. So I even had work experience with Peter Bracewood, who was a manager at Lloyd's Bank in Ipswich.
Oh, wow.
So we did loads of weeks work experience there. Then I went into surgery, and I said, I'll be back within a month, and we'll carry on, because he wanted us to carry on, and stay. But obviously that surgery would turn into a car crash. So I said to him, I said, yeah, I'm a bit stuck. So, but anyway, but you can find me there. You can find me on Twitter, here, everywhere, anywhere that anyone wants me to help out on. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and we'll see you in 10 minutes for Macedonia versus Austria. Until then, see ya. Bye.
Bye.